What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm joined by
Gersh1.
this die.
Die.
I was gonna say something else, but I decided to say guy. But anyway, it's for the greater war.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put question in front of your question, because we're going to get to those questions first. And that is what Gulissa did. He asks, if cloning technology exists, why don't they just clone Space Marines or the Emperor? Well, cloning technology does exist, but it's highly illegal. It is actually not okay for you to do any type of cloning at all.
If I believe, back in the Horus Heresy times, the Raven Guard actually, I don't know if they mutated the genes or if they cloned Space Marines. But anyway, what ended up happening was that there was a whole like detachment of just like malformed Space Marines, and they were really strong and really durable, but like the cognitive functions weren't there, and they were more of a hindrance than a beneficial aspect to the Raven Guard.
Yep, and that's why it's become illegal within the Imperium to do any type of cloning. And then because there's a lot of people that believe that Space Marines are actually clones, they're not. Like you have just a regular person,
an initiate, a neophyte,
and then they get enhanced. Now, as far as the Emperor, why won't we clone the Emperor? The first answers, we were talking about it earlier.
It's pretty much illegal, or impossible for that matter, to have anything to do with the Emperor. Like
to touch, to see, to
look at
anything like that.
Yeah.
He is specifically in the Golden Throne for a reason, and he is venerated from afar, never up close.
Unless you're an Adeptus Custode.
Right.
Or Sisters of Silence. Or Gouge Vampire.
Or Gilliman.
Yeah, Gilliman was there too.
There's actually an arena right underneath the Golden Throne, and like people could look up, but you can't actually like touch him or whatever. And then the other question too that we've gotten a lot is if I think it was 1,000 psychers or 100 psychers were sacrificed to create the Emperor back when humanity was young, then why don't they just do that again? They can't, lore-wise. because they won't. Right. It doesn't make any sense. You don't really know the specifics of how the creature was, or how the Emperor was created. So yeah, we don't know exactly what the shamans were, who they were, anything like that.
It's kind of like the super soldier serum in Captain America. Like they know how to do it, and it's been replicated, but they don't know like the specifics.
Exactly. Next question.
I had a good one.
I have one so far from Erican Probe.
Go ahead.
Why do most people with bionic eyes only have one and not two bionic eyes? Because the other one is used for regular sight? I don't know.
Say, I want to look at you good, and then I want to look at you better. So, I don't know. I mean, it does make sense. If you're going to enhance your eyes, why only one? Like, your depth perception would be off and all that. But, I mean, maybe they're not like cheap, so you could only afford one.
Yeah, it could just be that you could only afford one, or it could just be that you still want to hold on to that connection of humanity that you have, because what you could have is like this eye could be the one that zooms in and does all this craziness, but then you could always just go back to neutral, and then you have this eye, and then together, then they're just like a normal sight kind of thing.
This is my strong eye.
Yeah. What's his name? Commissar Yarick has a baleful eye that I think shoots lasers.
See, when I have both eyes, shoot lasers.
Yeah, it's become Superman. Next question.
Tom Pearson, which is kind of similar to this, but he asks, if you had to lose a body part for any reason, would you go with an experimental prosthesis / augmentation? And if so, what would you lose and what would you replace it with?
Like in 40K, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
I wouldn't want anything bionic right now. No matter how cool those 3D printed arms look. I don't know, what would you choose?
If I really had to, I wouldn't want to lose anything. If anything, I'd go with like Doc Ock arms. I just have like little like mind control arms that can do your bidding. And
what are they called in 40K? They have a specific name, flagellants,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name, but it's that's what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. I would get rid of like my breathing or like my lungs.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. My Is it respiratory? Yeah, that's
your respiratory system, your tract. Yeah.
I'll get rid of that because with an enhanced respiratory system, I can pump as much oxygen into my body, so I could run. Technically, as long as my legs don't give out.
You just go with the legs, dude.
Well, no, would that work? No, because you still have to breathe because you have to move. You have to work.
You'll be wheezing, but you'll still be getting there.
Yeah, but I don't want to wheeze at all. And then I want to breathe underwater, so the respiratory system would do that. I want to breathe in space. I want to breathe in the toxic fumes of the underhive. I want to explore everywhere, and I think the most beneficial one would be artificial lungs.
Yeah, you could eat all the ass all the time.
Sticking with the theme of bionics, All Might asks, once bionics become a thing, would you guys get any?
That's the exact same question.
Oh yeah, it is. You guys, you know what? Also, because this gives me the opportunity to throw in the second one, I'd have a bionic arm. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't want that?
Well, I mean, if I have the little flagellate things, those are technically arm things.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't want that's not
a gauntlet or
not a gauntlet, but what's his name from Teen Titans? He's an android.
Cyborg.
Cyborg. There you go.
He's an android. No, he's a cyborg.
I wouldn't want that Mega Man gun. I could have just said Mega Man. That'd be cool. Next one. I have one from Stoofers 2002. Unless you wanted to throw another one. Another artificial limb.
Nah. Maybe a third leg.
Stoofer 2002 says, in the grimdark future of the 40,000th millennium, is there still thoughts? Oh yeah. Tons.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts are what fuel Slanesh. Literally.
Yeah, next one.
Bunny Hop. Would you rather get brained by a brain boy or get licked from your head down to your toes by a lictor?
Which ones are the lictors?
They're the
Tyranids?
Yeah, the ones with the praying mantis arms, and they're really sneaky.
That's tough.
They can blend with they have camouflage too.
Oh, so they're the ones that go in with the gene stealers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one would I think? Because the brain boys are the old ones, so I would do the old ones because I would finally get to see if the old ones are actually a group of reptilian aliens, or is it just one race? Yeah.
Sure, I'll go with that too.
And yes, I understand that I'm getting brain. Next question. One from Deegan Rants. What would happen if the Emperor and Sigmar meet? How would this change? How would things change? I don't know the lore of Sigmar too well. I just know that he's a god.
I think so. He's like a god, and he creates Sigmarines.
So he's basically the same thing as the Emperor?
It's pretty much the same thing.
Is he alive?
He is alive, though. The gods, I think, in Age of Sigmar are actually there, and they're, progressively doing things.
So they have a motto for him? For Sigmar?
I don't think so.
Next one.
That fish guy 95. Can Sly Marbo defeat the Emperor?
No. I think the Emperor's psychic might would just destroy Sly Marble.
Yeah. I'll agree with you.
Next question comes from someone you don't know. How long have y'all known each other? Since 97.
Back in 97, I found heaven.
You're trying to look for something to write.
Yeah, I was.
Next question. I got one from Mountain Yeti. What army should I start next? I am currently playing Orcs. October is probably horrible for you. And was thinking of starting an Admech/Skitarii army or maybe a Space Marine army. But I don't know what Legion to pick. Suggestions? Well, I actually have all the armies that you just mentioned. I have Orcs, I have Skitarii, and I have Imperial Fists. Skitarii I think you would have the most fun with in terms of kit bashing, so if you're a big kit basher guy, which you probably are because you play Orcs, Skitarii is the way to go. You could do a Dark Mech army, or if you want to bring in kit bashing to a realm that doesn't really have kit bashing, start an Eldar or a Tau army. But especially Tau. I think Tau is one of those factions that's under appreciated in terms of like creating your own stuff. You know? Like kit bashing.
There is a lot you can do with kit bashing with the Tau. With my first original Tau army back in 5th edition, I used to kit bash a lot. No, not so much.
Yeah, and not that many people actually like post it on the Instagrams or the Pinterest or the Facebooks. Because like when most Tau players are small and then they get a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're playing mechs, so kit bashing with like even Gundam would be badass.
Ooh, there is one guy on the Facebooks that his Facebook channel page is all about kit bashing Tau. He's got some awesome conversions for like what's that game with the
Gundam?
No. The game we played.
D&D?
No. The
HeroClix?
it's Warhammer 40K, but like skirmishes. Kill team.
Oh.
He's got a whole kill team that's like super decked out and like customizable and whatnot. I want to say it's Shasso Dre. Like,
that's the name?
Yeah, like his name's Dre and it's like Shasso as in commander. So he does a whole bunch of stuff. Go ahead and check him out.
That's awesome.
You're awesome.
Next question.
Fagokun? Something like that? Question for the Greater WAAAGH. Who would win between Toho and Warhammer 40K? So he's asking who would win between Toho and 40K?
I don't know who Toho is. I think he's the anime... I think it's that giant raccoon fluffy animal thing.
Oh, that's my neighbor Totoro.
Oh, so it's not that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know this.
Toho, we don't know, yo.
You got one?
This won't be the last one, but Nicholas Terrell asks, Gersh, you got a backpack on?
No, I really like the sweater that I wore last week. It has like black lines that go like right here, and it looks like I have a backpack on, but I don't have a backpack on. I really like that sweater though. It's warm. It has 4 pockets that you can't see, and then one that you can see. It's good for hiding stuff, like hiding weed. Next question, or last question, comes from Uriel30. Even though the Emperor is the most powerful Psyker in human history, how does he stack up to the most powerful Eldar Psyker? Is he in the top 100, or is he riding the bench? No, yeah, he's definitely in the top 100.
Who?
So the Emperor compared to like the Eldar Farseers.
Oh, just regular Farseers?
Like that, the most powerful Farseers.
Well, the most powerful would be Eldrad, and he's literally like top 3. I think if Magnus the Red wasn't that beast, he'd be number 2. So I think right now he's like top 3. So it'd be Emperor, Magnus, him, Eldrad.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you gotta remember that the Eldar are like super psychically. Because weren't they created by the old ones to combat the Necrons?
Yep.
Through the use of the warp and psychic stuff.
Yeah, and they control their psychic abilities from birth. Like each one of them is born with that ability. There's like with humans, like you can be born and you could just be a regular person. Your emotions will register in the warp, but you're not gonna be like psychically powerful. All Eldar are psychically powerful. But yeah, even then, the Emperor is pretty strong.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below with more questions for us for next week. Hope you guys are enjoying the creepypasta / scary stories. And yeah.
Yeah, give us some scary questions for next week. Because wouldn't next week be the week before Halloween?
Yeah, I think Halloween is this Wednesday, I think.
Maybe. We may be a week off. No, because, it should be. Yeah,
this should be coming out Monday, which is in 2 days.
Right.
Halloween in 2 days. Don't forget we have some giveaways going on right now.
Check them out.
Yeah. I don't know what videos, but yeah.
It's the video on the thing in the tree.
There you go. That one has a really good giveaway, a starter set. Thanks for everything, guys.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Nope.
As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist.
Gersh1.
And we are out.
put my